In this video, I'm going to be reviewing OUD ISPAHAN Esprit De Parfum. So if you want to find out all about this fragrance, please don't go anywhere. Yes, Dior OUD ISPAHAN is a very popular fragrance, and this one is from the Privé collection by Dior. And of course, this fragrance is very popular in the community. A lot of people know this fragrance, and this one was really successful. Yes, it's been around for a long time, and I believe the original was created in 2012. And this fragrance, basically, for those who haven't tried this one, is all about rose oud. So this is another rose oud combo fragrance with that very prominent oriental side to it. And this one was so good at the time that it was copied a lot. And at some point, OUD ISPAHAN became a victim of its own success. I mean, I personally used the original many years ago. And even up to date, I still own 1 or 2 clones of the original Dior OUD ISPAHAN. And guys, at some point, I heard that OUD ISPAHAN wasn't as intense as it used to be, wasn't as potent as it used to be. But I don't have that one, so I'm not sure how potent or how intense OUD ISPAHAN is as of today. And talking about the scent of OUD ISPAHAN in general, OUD ISPAHAN is not the easiest to pull off. It's also not the most pleasant fragrance. I mean, there's been mixed reviews about OUD ISPAHAN. Some people really like that fragrance and some people simply can't stand the fragrance. And so guys, in 2021, Francis Kurkdjian was appointed creative director at Dior. And fast forward to 2024, so Dior basically changed a few things in some of their old perfumes and relaunched them in a new collection called the Esprit De Parfum. And of course, yes, OUD ISPAHAN here is part of the fragrances that were kind of relaunched and kind of changed. And from what I hear, some things were kind of amped up in some of the compositions and some things were taken out and some things were replaced to be launched in a new collection. So basically, this line is more about highly concentrated perfume extracts. And these were all interpreted by Francis Kurkdjian, of course. Some of the other ones that were relaunched alongside OUD ISPAHAN here are Ambre Nuit, Rouge Trafalgar, Gris Dior, and I believe Lucky. I'm not sure, guys. And these other ones were also relaunched in this new collection. So OUD ISPAHAN here, of course, was launched last year, 2024. And for the longest time, guys, I've been trying to get my hands on this one. And finally, guys, I was able to get this bottle from a friend who didn't like this one at all. So lucky me. Some of the notes with this one are cloves, cumin. Of course, there's rose here and there's oud listed as part of the notes with this one. And of course, this is an 80 ml bottle. And my description of this one is a spicy, floral, woody fragrance. And I'm sure, guys, by now you're wondering what the difference is between this one and the original. So keeping it short, sweet, and straight to the point, guys, if you have the original OUD ISPAHAN, just picture a more spicy, more animalic OUD ISPAHAN, basically, because that's what's here. And of course, guys, this one is heavy with that oud. And this one, of course, goes into that funky territory. In my experience with this fragrance, I can tell you right now that many might find this fragrance unpleasant in the opening. Yes, that opening is quite punchy with the oud, and it's punchy with the spices. And a lot of people might not like this fragrance just from smelling this fragrance in the opening. And this one is also dark in the opening. It's warm with those oriental spices and plus the oud in here. So after a while, guys, this one settles and the spices and funk that are in the opening kind of settle and they're all kind of in the background of the scent. And guys, with this one, from what I've noticed, the rose in here is not playing a main character. It's more like in the background, or it's kind of playing that supporting role in this composition, which is quite different from the old one. I find the rose in the old one to be more of a front player. And that one was more like a rose oud kind of fragrance. But here I'm finding more of the spices. I'm finding more of that oud as being more of the main character in this new one, guys. I'm sure a lot of people that have sampled this fragrance that didn't like this fragrance pretty much didn't give it time. Yes, that opening is opulent. That opening is intense. So this is one of those ones, guys, where you have to kind of give it time and let it settle. And if I had to put a time frame on that opening, I would say it's there for about the first 10 to 15 minutes of wearing this fragrance. And again, guys, OUD ISPAHAN here is not for everyone. If you like the original DNA, then you most likely appreciate this one. And if you didn't like the original, if you didn't really appreciate that one, this one here would not appeal to you. Talking about the oud in this fragrance, guys, I find the oud in here to be quite leathery. I find this one to have some leathery qualities. So again, trying to paint a picture for you guys as to how the oud in this fragrance is. And personally, I'm a fan of spicy notes in perfumery, and I said that a lot on this channel. And one of my favorite spices is cumin, and yes, there's cumin in here. And the cumin in here kind of gives this one more of a character, and I find that to be quite sexy. I've always found fragrances with cumin to be sexy, and I'm sure I've said that more than one time on this channel. And OUD ISPAHAN Esprit De Parfum here is by no means an entry-level fragrance, and so is the original. They're both not fragrances I would personally consider to be entry-level fragrances or even entry-level oud fragrances. So these ones are more for the mature noses, the people that like something more unique, something more rich, and something more sophisticated. And so far, guys, the reviews on this fragrance are quite mixed. And to be honest, I get it. I see why. I guess a lot of people that like this fragrance and appreciate this one are mostly people that complain about the original being watered down. And the Esprit De Parfum version here is rich in complexity. And yes, this one is best suited for the cooler weather. This one I consider to be more of a fall and winter kind of fragrance. I personally would never wear this fragrance in the heat of summer. And I also find this one to not be appropriate for the spring as well. Honestly, guys, this one can be a unisex fragrance. A lady can wear this one, a guy can wear this one. But personally, I think this one leans more to the masculine side. It's just more of a masculine scent to me, even though I know there are few ladies, even from the reviews that I've seen so far, that enjoy this one for themselves. And when it comes to performance, guys, with this one, the intensity, first of all, of this fragrance is nuclear. This fragrance is opulent. This one will fill up a room. This one will get you noticed. I'm talking about the projection with this one, guys. This one here is a beast. This one would turn heads and people will notice you. And the sillage with this one is beautiful. It's big. And this scent will strike a reaction from people. And this one kind of lingers in the air. So this is one of those fragrances that would have people still smelling what you're wearing even after you have left that room or whatever it is. Yes, this one has that thing about it that it just lingers in the air even when you're not there. And the longevity on this one, on my skin, I get easy 10 plus hours. And on my clothing, I get days until I wash my clothing. And sometimes after washing those clothes, I still smell this fragrance on some of the clothing. So guys, do you absolutely need this fragrance? Especially if you've owned the original? And personally, I would say no. Is this one also a groundbreaking composition? Is it something we've never smelled before? I would say no. However, if you love the original Oud Ispahan and you love and enjoy this scent profile, then I would say maybe yes. Yes, of course, I know this one is pricey. This is an expensive fragrance. But if you can get a sample or even going into the store and trying this one and see what you think. And please, guys, this is not a safe blind buy. Don't go blind buying this fragrance like me. I know you guys are going to do whatever you want. It's your money. You're going to do whatever you want anyways. But please, this is not a safe blind buy. I'm sure there are a few of you that would still buy this fragrance just because of the perfumer. And yes, I get it. I understand. So guys, wrapping things up, I would say Oud Ispahan is a solid rose oud combo fragrance. Definitely more opulent and richer with those unique twists that are in here and that are not in the original. And my personal rating of this one is a solid 9 out of 10. And the only reason why this fragrance is not a 10 out of 10 for me will probably be the price. Yes, this one is really pricey. And on this channel, I try not to talk about pricing or the price or the cost of fragrances. But I still consider this one to be a pricey fragrance. So let me know in the comments below if you've tried this fragrance, Oud Ispahan Esprit De Parfum. And also let me know what you think about this one in the comments. And yes, I'm looking to add Ambre Nuit and Rouge Trafalgar also to the collection because I've heard good things about those ones. And no, I haven't tried them. Hopefully, I don't blind buy them as well. And there you have it, guys. That was my review of Oud Ispahan by Dior, and that's the Esprit De Parfum version. And if you're looking to shop fragrances here in Canada and in the States, I have a link below where you can shop some of those designer fragrances, some of those niche fragrances, indie perfumes, clone fragrances, and even tester bottles. And you're welcome to use my promo code PFC5 to get 5% off. Please like this video. Please subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, please stay safe and bye-bye.